Hola, bienvenidos a la Valle de Cocora. So a few days ago I arrived to Armenia, which is in La Zona Cafetera, which is basically where they have all the plantations where they grow coffee. So I've been exploring this area the past few days. And so the first day I went to this place called La Recuca, which is El Recorrido de la Cultura Cafetera. So basically there you learn about the coffee culture and how it works in Colombia, like over the past, I don't know how many years, but how it's worked in the past and how it continues today. So first we got to dress up in typical costumes that they wear for working in the plantations, and we learned how to do like some of the typical dances that they do. And then also we got to actually pick the coffee beans. So he showed us how to like put the buckets on where they collect all the coffee beans. And he also showed us or introduced us to this drink that they have here a lot. I think it's just called limonada de panela, which is basically water, lemon with panela, which is like piloncillo in Mexico, I think, which comes from sugarcane. So anyways, it's like a sweet lemonade kind of. So we got to check out different areas, and you get to see all the beautiful scenery behind you at the coffee plantations. And we learned about the process and everything that they have to go through, like picking the coffee beans and removing the skin and like rinsing it and drying it and all this stuff. So it was really interesting to learn about. Also learned about the typical villages and how they were set up and everything there. I've seen there and also other areas around here, they have these jeeps they call Jeep wheelies, which I think he said originally came from after World War II, I want to say. They got all these jeeps and they would use them to like load them up with tons of things instead of using mules. So you would see this jeep just like loaded up to the ceiling with things attached. So it was really interesting. Of course, we got to try coffee. I learned that 83% of what is grown in Colombia for coffee is actually exported. So most places in Colombia, you actually won't find the best coffee to drink. He said the only place that he recommends is Juan Valdez's cafe. But anyways, so that was interesting to learn. We got to see what the first and second quality coffee looks like. The coffee beans very different. And also showed us like the proper way to make coffee and all this stuff. Really interesting. He said the process usually takes 4 to 5 months from beginning to end. So that was the first day. Got to check out that area. And later went to, I'm trying to remember where else we went. I know there was another stop. Actually, we went to this one farm, but also this place called Hotel Eden, which is in that area. Really pretty place if you need a hotel to stay in the area. And they had slack lines set up, which is awesome. That was a great surprise for me, and I still know how to do it, so that was cool. I got to do that for a little bit. And later went shopping in Armenia, which is where I'm staying, also with family, same family kind of that I stayed with in Bogota, because again, my bag still hasn't arrived a week later, so I've been doing more shopping. So that was pretty much the first day. And then yesterday, well, I was thinking of going to the Parque del Café, which I was told about is good, but there ended up just being not enough time because I didn't leave super early. So I went to this other place called Parque de la Vida, which is actually really nice. It's like this park or forest, pretty much jungle, like in the middle of the city in Armenia. But it was really pretty, a lot of green, of course, and like a river running through it, and just kind of walked in, like hiked around that area, which was really nice. Lots of Christmas decorations all over. And I forgot to tell you guys before, but Colombia is actually the second most biodiverse country in the world. I don't know what the first one is, and they have more species of birds than anywhere else in the world. So got to see some of those there and learn about more stuff like that. Also went to this cafe called Cafe Quindío, which was also recommended as one of the few places you can get a good coffee in Colombia. So check that out. And then, anyways, did a little bit more shopping to try to see what else I could find. So that was pretty much yesterday. Oh, also when we were at La Recuca, we ate lunch there. So I got to try a typical lunch, what like the workers would eat, or still eat actually, the ones working on the farm, which is rice and beans and some plantain and chicharrones and stuff like that. Anyways, and then today took a side trip from Armenia to Salento, which is this really cute village, again in this area. Lots of painted buildings, kind of reminded me of La Candelaria in Bogota. It's a really cute area. You could walk up to the top and get like a nice view of the town and also of the forest surrounding. And again, there's like lots of shops and restaurants and stuff like that around. So went there, had lunch, and now we came to La Valle de Cocora. So it's a beautiful park, as you can see. We've been getting a lot of rain. It's starting to pick up again, but we've still been able to hike around a little bit, enjoy some of the scenery, although there's a lot of clouds. But let me show you what is visible, at least as of now. So you can see how beautiful and green it is. Kind of reminds me of Ireland, especially with all the rain. And lots of palm trees, really skinny ones, beautiful. So apparently it all used to look like that with all the shrubs and everything. But at some point years ago, they removed all of that and just left the palm trees because I think they just thought it would look nicer. So anyways, that's pretty much what I've been up to here. So gonna finish this hike and head back to Salento and from there to Armenia. And tonight I'm actually taking a bus to Medellin. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys, I think, for now. And next time I will talk to you from Medellin. Adios.